I'll just...
Hello, everyone. Timbahay, magandang gabi. Meron ba tayong viewers?
This is public na ba? This is public na ba?
I think so, but let me double check.
No, this is not public. This is still currently on friends, ano.
Let
On
me.
your friends.
It is. It is yeah. Okay.
No.
Edit privacy, public. There. It's done.
It's no longer live. This live has ended already.
Bakit sa akin, ayan o, 1 minute. Yung isa kanina I deleted. We stopped
Okay.
the first live and then I posted another one.
Okay.
I think that was 7 minutes. Let me just move it to trash. Okay. Sakto, 5 p.m. on the dot because it's very important to be on time. Kahit wala pa tayong viewers, but this is going to be recorded and eventually I'm gonna post it on Facebook so everybody can be able to watch it. Again, let me just confirm, Coach May, am I too loud or just enough?
No, just enough. We do have one viewer currently.
From the live?
From the live for Coach Catby. Yes.
Or did you share it in Coach Catby? Because it's posted in my personal Facebook.
Yeah.
April, have you shared?
Currently sharing it.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Anybody else feeling 22 today?
Yeah.
Bakit naka-off mga camera nyo? Buti pa si... Is it Eyelet?
Yes, silent.
Ang galing ko talaga manghula. Ang galing ko talaga. Tapos, ma'am, when you do this, where do you watch? Like the live itself? Or...
It's still
Oh, yeah, we have 2 viewers from my personal Facebook. I cannot monitor those live that has already been shared, but I can monitor the live from my personal Facebook and currently we have 2. Baka tayong dalawa yan.
Hindi naman.
Maria Teresa.
No, that's not us. That's...
Okay. Ay, okay. Alam ko na. I'm gonna watch from my iMac, the live from my personal Facebook, and then I'm gonna watch the live shared. Have you shared it sa community, April?
I'm done.
Yay. You're the best.
No, right?
si Coach na.
So currently we have 6. Siguro kahit mag-10 tayo dito sa ano. Ay, let me admit Shannon.
Oh, Shannon, your friend.
No. Shannon Saniza. I don't know who invited her.
Yung invite ko, Coach.
Ah, okay.
Yay. Welcome.
Yeah, we have 6 viewers.
Welcome, Shannon. Eyelet, April, Maria Therese, and Kat Bulas, and Coach May.
Thank
Yeah.
you po.
Delayed pala, ano? Hindi pala, ano. Pag sa Facebook, delayed. Puro tawa lang ako. Gusto. Saya ng buhay. Okay. Ay, okay. Alam ko na. Have you shared it sa community?
Yeah, twice.
Hindi, ano yun sa record doon sa cellphone. Okay, 5:03. Let's allot at least 10 minutes for other joiners para maumpisahan nila. Okay lang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Currently sharing it.
Rashta. You're the best.
Okay. So, tawag dito. She will be watching. Kyra will be watching sa live.
Mm,
Mahina daw internet.
okay.
Who else watching from the live?
We have 7.
We have, actually we have 12.
Really?
Oh, shout out daw.
Ano ko to? Uy, paki-feed nga ako ng ano, paki-feed nga ako ng comment sa ibang nakashare because, hi Miss Kat, hi Abby Cristino. Nakakatawa pala to, parang kang artista. Diyos ko. Abby, mag-watch ka ha. Abby, I'd like to send you the link so you can join in the Zoom itself. Wait lang, sendan ko nga ng link to si Abby. Forward. Abby Cristino. Malamang tulog si Kim. Abby Cristino.
Okay. Hi. Viewers
Oh, si G. Hi, G. Abby Cristino. Yan. Carmelita De Castro shared your video. Thank you, Carmelita De Castro. Si ano sana eh. G Cruz Barameda, if I see you're watching. Gusto mo ba yung link so you can join in the Zoom?
Thank you so
Shout out
much
po,
for watching.
Arikat. Shout out Lynn Zabala. Ayan, shinare din ni Abby. Very great. Gusto ko sana ng ano, is it possible, ma'am? Like how would we, how can I record something that says that I have 100 participants pag naka-join lang sila sa Zoom meeting?
Yeah.
So we cannot count those who are just watching live.
Yeah. Technically. But I can do share screen. I'm currently monitoring. I'm currently monitoring the live.
Again, we have 4 minutes and then we're going to start. We have 13 viewers dun sa personal Facebook page ko.
Actually, we have more than that. We have comments. Ang daming comments. Hello po.
Hi po. Hi, G. Cruz Barameda.
We have kabati si Mami Carmelita De Castro.
Mami Carmelita, thank you for sharing. I saw that you shared the video and thank you, appreciate it. Who else? Okay, so we have 3 minutes. Next time po, ma'am, I'm eating po. Sige, sa akin ang huling subo, huling nguya. Done, shared po, Ate Kat. Thank you, Lynn Zabala. I think childhood neighbor ko to. Si Lynn Zabala. I only have 11 from my personal Facebook page. Okay. 7 minutes. Bakit dito sa ano, sa ano ko, sa phone ko, ma'am? Dalawa lang kami ni Eyelet. Tini mo. Oink.
Because kayo lang yung makikita kasi kayo lang yung nasa ano. Wow, we are 14.
15 on my end. Ayan. Pwede na. Ay, hindi. 2 minutes pa. Okay, 1 moment. 1 sip lang.
Kapag online job, expect na natin na magiging English yung communication natin with the client. Unless kapag
Uy, ba't andyan si Ma'am Shi?
may puro
I'm currently, hi Sheila, currently, yung nag-i-scroll ako. Pag nag-i-scroll ako, ma'am, nakikita yung ano, Nag-auto-play.
Si G. Ma'am, gusto ko po matuto maging VA. Okay, so 5 days tong webinar na to from me. If you wanna learn or at least, get a heads up on how to become one, mag-attend ka ng 5 days hanggang Friday to, different topics. So, just keep an eye on it. I believe you're already in the community.
Hi, Shannon. You send your message directly to me. Is it for me or is it for Coach Kat?
Bakit?
Sabi niya, hi, it's my first time here. Am I supposed to be here po or sa FB Live lang? Of course, we appreciate you here sa Zoom.
Yes.
We'd love you here sa Zoom. Pag sa hindi kayo makakapagtanong.
Sino-
Diba? So, we have a lot of comments na. Barameda, Cruz G. Hi. Okay, si Lynn.
Yay. Happy.
Okay.
Ma'am, nakakahiya po ang face ko. Of course not. Nakalabas ka nga ng bahay. Char! Biruan lang namin yun sa call center. Parang, ayoko, nahiya ako. Nahiya ako, nakakalabas ka nga ng bahay. Parang ganun. Pero huwag ka mahiya sa face mo. Walang nakakahiya sa face natin. This is God-given. So we should be proud of it. Ayan, shared by April, shared by Barameda. Coach. Ayan na, 5:10 na. Shall we?
Yes, we can. We can start now.
Okay. Ayan. So thank you so much. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for, allotting your time, 5 p.m. today for this webinar. So this will take probably an hour or more than that kung marami tayong chikahan. Pero isang PowerPoint lang ang ipopresent ko today. Mag-focus tayo today to those people who are terrified of cold calling. So sino takot mag-cold call? Ang dami na. Kreshta, totoo ba? Takot ka mag-cold call? Ailet, takot ka mag-cold call? Sino
Each
pa?
time, coach.
Really? Bakit? Why?
Yung fear of rejection, ganyan.
Okay. Yung mga comments, ma'am, baka merong silang mga reason. Bakit sila takot mag-cold call? Yan.
Nagtatrack
So,
ako.
ayan. Ang
Nagtatrack
question,
na ako, ma'am. Ang dami-dami.
why are you terrified of cold calling? Anong nakakatakot sa inyo sa cold calling? So si Kreshta, fear of rejection. Kasi baka hindi mag-yes sa kanya yung kausap niya. Ganyan, tama ba? Yung iba takot sa irate kasi 'di ba Americans nagmumura agad when you pick up the phone. Tumutulong ka lang naman. Ganun
Yeah.
talaga.
Opo.
Almusal natin yan araw-araw sa call center. So pag nag-call center ka,
Ay,
Probably.
hindi lahat
hindi na ganun kahirap pagka nag-cold calling ka naman, working from home, more convenient kapag ka nasa bahay ka na. Ayan. But basically, nakakatakot naman kasi talaga makipag-usap sa stranger. Kasi hindi naman natin kilala kung sinong makakausap natin, di ba? Ako nga, may mga na-experience pang mga manyakis, mga what are you wearing right now? Tapos minumura ka, tinatawag ka ng biatch.
Yeah. Sabihin pa, F yourself.
Uy, it happens. Mas malala pa doon. Mas malala pa doon. Ako, mas nakarinig pa ako ng mas malala pa doon. I remember, bago-bago ako sa call center, yung katabi ko, umiiyak siya. And you know what she said? She said, hindi ako pinagtapos ng nursing ng nanay ko para murahin ako. So,
You know what,
iyak niya.
linyang-linya ko yan. Linyang-linya ko yan sa first call center ko.
Diba? Nakakaano kasi talaga. I mean, it strikes you emotionally. They said madali lang sa call center. Nakaupo ka lang, naka-aircon ka. But it's not easy to talk to strangers. Lalo na...
English.
Kasi hindi ka lang naman nakikipag-usap without sense. You're trying to resolve a problem. You are trying to connect to that person that you were talking to. Meron kayong ini-establish doon because meron kayong KPIs, meron kayong mga procedure to follow, may mga checklist kayo na dapat sinusunod mo. Meron pa sa call center, anong tawag doon? Yung random feedback ng customer. I forgot, may tawag kami doon sa Ubers. Nakalimutan ko na.
Yung ano?
Yung parang
CSAT
feedback.
kaya, coach.
Yan, CSAT. Yes.
CSAT
CSAT,
and
CSAT.
CSAT. Meron kami nung takot na takot ka. Minsan kahit maganda yung ginawa mo, binabagsak ka sa CSAT, di ba?
True, true.
Fair. Oh. Naku, dinanas ko lahat yan. Sa UVerse, tumanda ako ng 5 taon.
Mm.
Tapos,
AT&T Uverse.
oo, nag-ano rin ako, nag-sprint. Yun ang
Oh.
first telco ko. Ang first telco ko, Sprint. Nag-UVerse ako, nag-T-Mobile ako.
Ako nag AT&T and Comcast. But for Comcast, it's so easy because it's telesales, like it's an outbound thing. So it's basically cold calling, but hindi siya ganun ka kalupit na cold calling. 'Di ba? Hindi siya ganun kalupit.
Ivan Claire is watching. Kaklase to ng bagets ko. Marie Ethel, VA ko to. Jessa Sanchez, hello. Mi, Barameda. Ano? Mi kayo dyan. Gusto po matuto mag-VA, mi. Okay, as promised, pag nag-10 tayo dito sa mismong Zoom, ang goal ko talaga is 100. I get 10. Can you imagine? That's okay.
Baka bukas, o 'di ba?
Malay natin, do.
Diba? So,
But as promised, mag-start tayo once mag-10. So ito, ilalabas ko na yung PowerPoint ko ha. Let me share my screen.
tell them to share this to their friends, the good news to their friends.
O yan. Lalo na dun sa mga nanonood sa personal Facebook ko. Feel free to share para makatulong tayo sa iba na gustong mag virtual assistant, eventually freelancer, like what happened to me. Okay, but before that, okay, one moment. Share screen. Ayan. Ready na ba? Admit floor. Participants can now see. Ayan. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so ito yung lesson natin for today. Bukas, iba na naman yung topic natin. But for this very first day of my webinar, it's going to be the 7 lessons for people who are afraid of cold calling. Kanina yung terminology ko, I said terrified. Kasi meron talaga sobrang takot, di ba? Na parang, ako talaga yan. Parang ganon. Ito siya. Presented by Coach Kat B. That's me. Founder, CEO of the VA Capital and the VA Capital Academy. Ito yung mga logo ko. Etong VA Capital has been running for nearly 5 years. Etong VA Capital Academy, I'm trying to establish. So I hope I get your support on that. Okay?
Coach, walang share dun sa
Saan?
sa mo, dun sa VA Capital. Yung etong webinar.
Hindi ko, April, sa academy, sa
Oo.
Timbahay. April, baka hindi naka-public. Ay,
Oo.
yes, because it's, you know why? Because it's private community.
Meron, coach. Naka-share.
Sa akin, wala lumalabas sa VA Capital.
Ooh. Punta ka sa personal Facebook ko, Kat Bulos.
Alright.
CAT, Charlie Alpha Tango, Bravo, Uniform Lima, Oscar Sierra.
Yeah.
Pwede mo siya.
Ayun, meron.
Ayan,
Okay,
so start na tayo. It's 5:17. Ang goal natin is matapos tayo ng 6 p.m. para marami tayong chikahan. Let's start. 7 lessons for people who are afraid of cold calling. But first, house rules. Pa-mute muna ng mga mics nyo para dire-diretso tayo. And then, we save all the questions after the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so pwede nyo isulat yung mga questions nyo while listening, and then we will discuss that later. Let's go to page 1. What is cold calling? Hindi ko alam kung nababasa nyo mabuti, but I need someone to read this for me, please. Do I have a brave soul?
Yeah. Cold calling is the business practice of contracting a potential customer or client who has not expressed previous interest in speaking with a customer service representative or making a purchase.
There you go. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa na-contact before. Untapped, uncontacted, yan ang ibig niyang sabihin. Kaya siya tinawag na cold because malamig pa siya. When you touch this, you're supposed to warm it. Dapat ikaw ang magpapainit bago siya magiging warm. Diba? Pag warm na, ibig sabihin, mas madali nang i-close. Ito, cold pa. Ikaw ang first touch. Wala pang ibang humahawak. Hindi pa nakakausap ng iba. Parang ganyan. Never contacted before. Kaya siya tinawag ng cold calling. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung mga tinatawagan mo, walang idea that they will be speaking to you that day. Yun. Kaya siya cold calling. Okay? So, klaro tayo? Kaya siya, bakit cold calling ang tawag sa kanya? Again, these are people who hasn't been contacted before. Hindi pa nakausap ng kahit na sino. Pag nakausap mo na, you happen to forward it over para sa next stage, that's warm na. Hindi na siya cold call. Diba? Ganyan. Tapos kapag malapit mo nang ma-close, pangatlong contact na, that's hot lead na. Hot lead ang tawag doon. These are cold leads. Tapos susunod niyan, kapag ka medyo okay, pwede follow up, you can call back, that's warm na. Nakausap na to dati. Pag nakausap ng about to close na, tatawagan na ng client mo, hot na yan. This is hot lead. Yan. Ganun lang siya. That's the basic explanation for that. So, hindi ko na ulitin. Let's go to the next page. Okay? Next page. Ito. I just want to share that I too was scared of cold calling. So, when I first faced with the task of cold calling, I really didn't want to do it. Sino ba may gusto makipag-usap sa strangers, diba? So the thought of annoying someone in the middle of their day and then attempting to create a sales opportunity or appointment from it was massively daunting. So I remember being given a list of 1,000 contacts whom I had never spoken to before nor had heard of me or the company that I work with. Ito yung first campaign ko sa pag-VA ko. I work with a client, although nasa virtual staffing company ako noon, 1,000 lahat. Ang name ng company na first pinagtrabahuhan ko is 1,000 calls a day. So kapag ka full-time ka, you get 1,000, even more than that, in a full 8-hour shift. And lahat yon cold call. Paulit-ulit yon, paulit-ulit. Although, so 1,000 calls na yon, siguro like 950 voicemail. Ganun siya. 950 voicemail, ang contacts mo lang. Pag sabi mong contacts, ito yung you had the opportunity of talking to them. Yung narinig mo yung boses, nakausap mo, whether they say, I'm not interested, whether they say, can you just call back, whether they say, I'm busy right now, or whether they say nasty things to you, that's still a contact. Because narinig mo ang boses niya, narinig niya boses mo. Contact ang tawag doon. Parang ganon. So, ganon yung nangyari sa akin. Out of 1,000 list na binigay sa akin, 950 voicemail, 50 contacts, like 25 not interested, mga ganyan, mga 3, tas isa lang appointment mo. Napakaswerte mo na kapag naka 3 appointments ka, which is the goal talaga sa regular virtual staffing company. Ang goal mo is maka 3 appointments ka a day, 3 to 4. Ganyan. Pero depende yan sa list ni client. Kung maganda ang list, di maganda rin ang pasok. Marami kang possible na appointment. Pero kung mga overused na, like recycled, they call it recycled list. Mahirap mag-appointment yan. Okay, next page. So, what can you do if your team fear cold calling? Now, it's totally understandable to fear cold calling. As I mentioned, it goes against the grain of what we're brought up to do, and it's seen in such a negative way. What I found was, as soon as I started the book appointments, and as soon as those appointments started to turn into sales, that fear soon disappeared. Cold calling is a results-driving sales activity, and it can unlock more sales opportunities than you could ever imagine. But the biggest hurdle is overcoming the fear of speaking to strangers. Ayan na, pupunta tayo sa 7 tips on how to do that. Pero, ayun nga, mahirap naman talaga kumontak ng mga tao. Pero pag nagka-appointment ka, bawa, akala mo lang appointment, uy, ito, may kumausap sa akin. Just go out of 1,000 people, may kumausap sa akin. This is sabihin niya na, syempre, sabihin mo na yung opening spiel mo, hi, I'm looking for this. Are you the property owner of 123 Main Street? Tapos pagka nakausap mo siya, na-chika mo, na-rapport mo, and then pumayag siya on the second level na, hey, I'm going to pencil you in to my client's calendar. So he can either see you, iba-iba kasi klase appointment eh. Pwedeng face-to-face, which means pupunta si client mo mismo dun sa bahay niya, or pwede rin phone appointment. Tatawag si client sa kanya to close it, to close the deal. So, depende. Depende yun kung anong preferred ng client mo. Pero pag ayun, appointment mo, tapos sinabi ng client mo, hey, Kat, you remember that lead that you sent me? I closed it. May bonus kami. Depende kay client ha. Client discretion yan. Pero definitely, 80 to 90% ng real estate investors, realtors, real estate agents, pag nakaka-appointment sila, although it takes them months, sometimes weeks, sometimes months para ma-close lahat, tapos magkapalitan ng pera kasi mahabang process yan eh. Dumadaan pa sa escrow, tapos sa investor naman, depende kung anong klase yan, kung fix and flip ba yan, or kung wholesaling ba yan, depende sa proseso nila ng bentahe ng bahay. But definitely, once na makakuha sila ng pera out of that lead that you gave them, bibigyan ka nila ng bonus most of the time. Pag barat si client, hindi. Iyak, tawa. Pero most of the time, yes. Ako may bonus dyan. Tsaka depende na lang din yun siguro to what is agreed upon. Because meron ako currently mga VAs, ang lalaki ng bonus nila in a weekly basis, ina-add up ko yun sa salary nila. Kasi ako I pay weekly sa mga VAs ko. Tapos, i-inform na lang ako ni client, hey Kat, can you send me an invoice for this amount and just add it, it's their bonus. Ina-add ko yun and I'm impressed kung paano sila gumawa ng appointment. Big sabihin, maganda ang leads ni client. Ayan, okay. So, unang-una sa lahat, it says here, the biggest hurdle is overcoming the fear of speaking to strangers. Huwag ka matakot, kumalma ka. Okay? So, here are seven tips on how to do that. Let's do lesson 1. Do your homework. Para hindi ka kabahan. So one of the reasons why most people fear cold calling is because they don't know whom they're going to speak to. By researching the person or the type of list before making the calls, you can take that fear away and you'll be able to offer more personalized value. Halimbawa, binigyan ka ni client 1,000 lists. Yung ibig sabihin, do your homework. Ask your clients, anong klase ba to? Okay, maraming klase ng list sa real estate. Meron expired listing. These are the people who attempted to sell their property using with the help of a real estate agent, nilist sa Zillow, pero hindi na ibenta, nag-expire. So 3 months pinost, nag-expire yung contract nila, hindi na ibenta, ang tawag doon, expired listing. So alam mo na, iba atake mo doon. Imbes na ang tatanungin mo or do you plan to sell your property, hindi na ganun yung script mo. Iba na yung attack mo. Ang attack mo na, I've noticed that your property was up for sale in the past 3 months. What happened? Yan na, ididig mo na ngayon yung opportunity mo. Oh, so your realtor wasn't able to sell it. Ganyan. I-introduce mo ngayon kung sino na yung client mo and i-introduce mo rin na gusto mo to do business with them. Okay, we have a different strategy in selling the property. Do you have a few minutes to listen? I'll tell you. Tapos sabihin mo na yung script mo and all. And then, end of the conversation, set the appointment. Yan. Tapos halimbawa naman, binigyan ka circle prospecting. Circle prospecting, ito yung talaga mga cold, walang idea. Parang, hi, I was just actually, ang generic nila is, I know this call is out of the blue, but I was just wondering if you'd be interested in an offer for your property at 123 Main Street. Yan ang cold call. Circle prospecting, walang idea si lead na tatawagan mo sila. O di kaya naman FISBO, for sale by owner. Ito naman yung mga nagbebenta ng property na ayaw nila maggamit ng realtor. They want to sell it on their own. So mayroon silang feeling nila may sarili silang strategy of selling their house. Sila mismo gagawa because they're trying to avoid commission for the third party. Yan, ganun. So aalamin mo lang, i-research mo lang anong klaseng tao ba mga makakausap ko ngayon. Yan. Normally sa iba, I think ang pinakamahirap sa akin na nahawakan ko is probate leads. Ito yung mga namatayan. Halimbawa, namatay nanay niya, so hindi pa nailipat yung pangalan ng property, tatanungin mo sila, ano ba ang plano, ibebenta ba ang property? Free and clear ba yan? Mapo-foreclose ba ng bank? Yun, yung mga probate. So, do your homework and research kung anong klase ng leads ang makakausap mo. Pag probate, syempre dapat maingat ka sa salita kasi mga ano yan, nag-grieve sila at the moment, namatayan sila. Meron din ditong mga iba-iba ang dami. Pero yun yung mga examples lang. Kaya siya sinabi na do your homework. Research on what kind of people you will be talking to para mas personalize yung attack mo sa kanila. Okay. Klaro tayo sa lesson 1?
Yes.
Okay. So lesson 2 tayo. Lesson 2 is watch the pros. Ayan. Another great way to build confidence is to watch how the best people do it. Take a look at how experienced salespeople make cold calls and take notes. Observe how they start their calls, how they build rapport, and how they overcome objections. Not only will you pick up some great tips, but you'll also feel more confident when you make calls. Ayan, di ba sa yung mga nag-call center, di ba pag training ka, meron tayong nesting. And then part ng nesting process, pupunta tayo sa floor. Magbabarge in tayo. Di ba? Makikinig tayo. And then, ay, galing nila. Parang gusto ko rin gawin yan. Ayan. Wala tayong ganyang option sa work from home. But what you can do, pwede ka pumunta sa YouTube. Meron akong si Castello. Meron akong favorite na cold caller sa YouTube. Real estate cold caller siya. And ang galing niya, nagla-live cold calling siya talaga. Tapos pinapakinggan ko talaga kung paano siya mag-open ng spiel niya. Pinapakinggan ko kung paano siya umaatake ng mga jokes niya, kung kailan niya pinapasukan ng rapport yung calls niya. Parang iba-iba sila ng style Merong iba, pero mostly pag Americans nag-cold call, talagang kaka-informal. Parang, hey, yeah, I noticed that your property's up for sale right now. Isn't it? Parang parang casual lang. And yun yung sana yung tinatry kong i-adapt no nag-VA pa ako. Parang it doesn't seem that they follow a script. Although, yung mga sinabi niya, nasa script din na binibigay nila sa mga VAs. Parang, hey, I know this call is out of the blue, but I was just wondering if you'd be interested in selling the property at 123 Main Street. Do you still own that? Parang casual lang. Yan, makikinig ka sa mga pro. Tapos papakinggan mo rin sila, okay, kailan yung mga strategy nila, paano ang tone nila, kung rising intonation, falling intonation. I think for me personally, that matters. Parang ganon. Tapos, how they sound confidently when talking over the phone. Parang yung iba, ang ginagawa nila, they don't look at their monitor. Parang, yung favorite ko si Castello, nakatayo siya when he's making calls, nakatayo siya, parang, hey, yeah, I was just actually wondering, I happened to pass by, or parang ganun lang siya. Tapos nagte-take notes lang siya as in traditional ballpen tsaka papel. Ganun lang. Tapos pag na-close na niya, pumayag na sa appointment, tsaka siya harap sa computer niya, tsaka niya ikikiin lahat. Pero ang dami-dami niyong matututunan kapag ka nag-research kayo ng the best cold callers in the US. The best cold callers for real estate in the US. Parang search ka lang it's everywhere. Iba-iba. Bahala na kayo mamili. Huwag kayo makinig sa masyadong madami because baka mako-confused kayo. Ako, what I did, nakinig ako siguro mga 10 sila na pinakinggan ko. And then, nag-focus ako dun sa dalawang magaling. Binge watch ko yung mga cold call nila. Kung paano sila umaatake, kung paano sila nagsasalita, yung hand gestures nila, kung nakaupo ba sila, nakatayo sila, everything. I watch what they do. Parang ganun. And kahit pa paano, makakagain ka ng confidence. Oh, galing naman. Feeling ko kaya ko rin to Parang ganun. Tapos practice ka lang. Ulit-ulit, mag-isa ka lang naman, di ka naman mapapahiya sa sarili mo. Mag-isa ka lang. Ako nga, nagre-record pa sa phone Nagre-record ako, pinapakinggan ko yung boses ko if I sound. Minsan, there are instances na parang nafe-fake ko yung confidence ko. Yung kabado ka, but when you hear yourself over the phone, parang hindi kabado Tapos minsan naman nagbabasa ka, but I make sure that it doesn't really sound like I'm reading it. Yan. Kasi, I watch the pros. Okay, so yan. Lesson number 3. Build a master plan. Ayan, kasama yan dun sa Watch the Pros So while it's common for people to be scared of cold calling. One great way to overcome this fear is to be fully prepared. It's often the fear of the unknown that plagues us. So make sure you're ready. If you know exactly what you need to say, how to overcome objections, and how to answer some common questions, you'll feel a lot better about making the call. Ayan. So, eto masyado akong OC dito talaga because nililista ko lahat ng objections na possible na itanong sa akin. Where did you get my number? O yan, pag tinanong sa akin yan, nililista ko na yan para binabasa ko na lang siya. But of course, again, even if you're reading it, don't make it sound that you're reading it. At least try to sound conversational. But lahat ng objections, sinusulat ko lahat ng possible objections. Where did you get my number? I'm not ready at the moment. Depende sa leads mo. Again, kung expired ba yan, kung FISBO ba yan, or for sale by owner ba yan, kung circle prospecting ba yan. Sa circle prospecting, normally, ganun eh. Parang, where did you get my number? Did you even see a for sale sign outside my house? Parang ganun yan normally. So, ginagawa ko, pinapakinggan ko lahat ng, kasi nasa YouTube din yan eh. What to answer in this objection? Tas sulat mo yung objection. Iba-iba sila ng rebuttal. Iba-iba sila ng rebuttal. Tas ginagawa ko, either, yung mga iba't ibang rebuttal, pinagsasalo-salo ko. Or kukuha ko ng isang rebuttal and then change ko yung mga words. Tas ako na bahala mag-modulate ng voice ko kung paano ko ito sasabihin. Parang ganon. But again, the important thing is to build a master plan. Dapat alam mo lagi kung anong gagawin mo. Okay, paano pag sinabi niya ganito na sasabihin ko? How much do you offer? Parang ganon. Yun. Ay handa mo lang lahat ng possible na objections and then gawa ka ng spreadsheet, tas dito yung mga objections, dito yung mga rebuttals. So, ako binabasa ko yun sa gabi bago ako matulog. Tapos kinakabisa ko. Okay, alam ko na isasagot ko. Pag sinabi niya, oh, ito yung objection, alam ko na may ibabato na akong rebuttal because nag-build ako ng master plan. Gumawa talaga ako ng magandang list na easy to access sa computer ko na isang click ko lang andyan na agad. Tapos nilagyan ko ng Control F para pag ito yung objection niya, ito-type ko lang, tapos enter, lalabas na agad yung part na kung saan yung isasagot ko. Lahat naman yung pinoprovide ni client. Ayan. Para you would know what to say and you would know how to overcome, how to answer some common objections. Okay. Lesson number 4, practice makes permanent. Yan, yung iba, di ba, practice makes perfect. Pero ako kasi feeling ko wala talagang perfect. Yan, kaya sa akin, practice makes permanent. You know, when you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, it kind of sticks to you sa sistema mo. Ando na yun, nakaprogram na. Di ba? Kasi nga, araw-araw mo siyang ginagawa. So, napoprogram na siya sa'yo. Kaya, for me, practice makes permanent. All right, so let's read. Confidence is often built through experience. Totoo yan. The more practice you get, the better you'll get at it and the better you feel about your skills. So most people feel bad about cold calling when they don't succeed at it, but do it enough times and you'll eventually get more good conversations and you'll feel better about doing it. And the quickest way to get results is to simply pick up the phone. Alam mo yon, yung kaya ko to for once. Just pick it up. Alam mo yon, just show up. Sige, ito na. Yung kumbaga wag ka na mag-procrastinate. Bahala na ako, ganun eh. Bahala na, sige. Okay, so ito sasabihin ko. Kumbaga pag nag-rattle ako, pag namali ako, so what? Charge to experience. At least naranasan ko. O di yung susunod na call, alam ko na. Parang ganun. Pag di ko pa rin ako on the second call, meron pa naman third, fourth, may fifth, di ba? But I'm telling you, first day, second day, on the fifth day, once you get the hang of it, you'll sound like a pro. Lalo na pag gusto mo talaga yung ginagawa mo. Parang ganun. And ako, for me, the key to like what you're doing is to understand it. Ano ba purpose ko? Okay, so ang client ko pala nagbebenta ng property. Ay, Diyos, sana makabenta kami ng marami. Okay. Mas kilala mo yung client mo, mas madaling mag-cold call kasi you treat his business as yours. Kumbaga may malasakit ka, may concern ka sa business niya, you treat it as your own. That's very important. Kumbaga, love what you do what you love ang peg mo doon. Diba? Kasi kung di mo gusto yung ginagawa mo, di ka makaka-appointment, naiinis ka eh. Diba? Naiinis ka. So, start to love what you do. Ako, for me, happiness is a choice. So, piliin natin na maging masaya sa kung ano meron tayo. Huwag tayong panay reklamo. Ayoko namang magtawag talaga, napipilitan lang ako kasi walang ibang trabaho. Huwag kang ganun kasi kung mareklamo ka, life will give you more things to complain about. Binabati ko ang mga nasa live. Hello, team bahay. Gising pa ba? Ayan. Sana hindi kayo naantok.
Yes
ano?
po.
Ayan, wala bang inaantok? Mga tanong nyo, ipunin nyo lang ha. I want to finish this because I'm gonna lose my momentum if I stop. But I need you to write down all your questions. Keep it. I'll park it for now and then I'll answer each of them. 5:39, let's continue. Lesson 5, stay in the zone. This is easy. So ayan, for a lot of sellers or appointment setter, the biggest challenge in making a cold call is overcoming the fear of picking up the phone. It's usually at this point when you try to do anything else aside from actually making a call. However, once you've made that first call, the next ones will become easier and easier. This is why you need to stay in the zone when you're making calls and try to avoid any distractions that may come your way. Ayan, di ba? Miski naman sa call center, parang auto-in na ba? Ayaw mo pindutin yung auto-in. Ayaw mo kasi alam mo sunod-sunod na yun eh. Ganun din pag nag-work from home ka. Pero sa work from home, mas marami kang opportunity to distract yourself. Magla-login ka na, ay wait lang, kukuha muna akong tubig. Login ka, ay wait lang, ihi muna ako. Login, ay wait lang, timpla muna akong kape. Di ba? Ang dami mong ganun eh. But you have to choose to stay in the zone. Upo ka, mag-relax ka. Bago yung login time mo, prepare mo na lahat. Ito na. Huwag ka na tumingin sa iba. Tumingin ka lang sa screen mo, sa computer mo, isipin mo yung goals mo. And mas madali na siya. Pag na-overcome mo yung first call, kagaya yung sinabi ko kanina, di ba? If I mess up on the first call, that's okay. Hindi naman ako matatanggal agad-agad on the first call eh. Diba? So if you mess up the first call, uy, grabe, okay, ganito yung nangyari. Okay, so sa susunod pala, it's a learning process. Sabi nga nila, diba, we don't lose in life. We either just learn or win. Kung hindi ka nanalo, feeling mo, natuto ka. So, panalo pa rin, diba? You learned something, eventually you're gonna win. Yan. Ano pa ba? Yan. Why making and try to avoid any distraction. Ayun nga, kagaya na sinasabi ko. Ako, pagka nagko-calls ako, dati na nag-VA ako, hindi ako nagbubukas ng phone. So yung mga ibang VA, nagko-call sila, siguro sila sanay na sila. Nagko-call sila, nag-Facebook sila, nag-Netflix sila, nag-YouTube sila. In all honesty, I don't do that. I've never done anything like that. Hindi ako nag-YouTube habang nagko-calls or naka-focus lang talaga ako sa ginagawa ko. Tsaka, queuing naman talaga. Although merong ibang client na hindi ganun ka-queuing, depende sa dialer. Pag naka-triple dialer ka, pero again nga, di ba, out of 1,950 voicemails, reklamo ka pa, di ba, dispose mo na lang siya as voicemail. Tapos, pag may makakausap ka, chika-chika onte. Nailimit ko pala yung comment. Hindi ka alam. Wait lang. Cat Bullas Limited, who can comment? Really? I didn't know. We'll do better live tomorrow. This is the first time, disclaimer lang. This is the first time I went on live. So, of course, may room for error. But tomorrow it's going to be a better live. So, I'm hoping to get more participants and joiners tomorrow. Mas maganda yung topic natin bukas kasi gagawa tayo ng video resume. But anyway, going back. Sorry, Ma'am Sha. I don't know how to work on that yet, but rest assured that later, I'm going to be working on that. Ayan. Tapos, ayan. Again, sinasabi ulit dito, the fear of picking up the phone. Alam mo yung ayaw mong pindutin yung auto-in, diba? Breathe. Okay? And then, sige, bahala na. Tapos, i-click mo na yung auto-in. Parang ganun. So, mamaya andyan na yan. Tapos, first call, voicemail. Dispose, voicemail. Wait lang ano to, Mems? Yan. First call, voicemail. Yes, wala ko nakausap. Ayan. Tapos, second call, voicemail na naman. Third call, hello! Ala, galit siya, OMG! Siya galit. Ayan. Tapos, pagkakausap mo siya, hi, kabado ka pa, di ba? And that's okay. That's okay. Again, di ba meron tayong old cliche that says, the first, ano yan? The journey through 1,000 steps begin on the first steps. Does it make sense? Hindi, but something like that. Parang, you'll never be able to begin kung hindi ka talaga magkakaroon ng guts to begin. Mag-umpisa ka, i-click mo na agad yung auto-in, tanggapin mo yung tawag, whether you're nervous or not, ganun pa rin naman eh. Trabaho mo yan, gagawin at gagawin mo pa rin. So, lakasan mo na lang loob mo. Ako, ganun ginawa ko, nag-mess up ako on my first few calls. So what? Diba? Kinausap ako ng client ko, okay, what's the reason? I was nervous. I didn't know what to say. I need more time to practice. Okay, I'm giving you another kineme, ganyan. Pero, before my shift ended, comfortable na ako. Kumpara dun sa first time na i-click ko yung auto-in. So, the following day, okay na ako. I-click ko na yung auto-in. Minsan nagre-reklamo pa, ano ba yan? Voicemail na lang lahat? Wala ba akong makakausap? I need a live person. Ako pa yung nagagano na gusto ko may makausap kasi pag panay voicemail, inaantok ako. So, gusto ko may kausap. Hi, this is Kat. I'm calling from ABC Realty and I was just actually wondering if you have interest of selling the property. Tas ang saya kaya pagka nakachempo ka ng mabait, tas feeling, oh yeah, I'm actually thinking of selling. Okay, would you be open for selling in like 3 months, 6 months, or even a year from now? No, I'm ASAP. I want to sell it ASAP. May I ask for the reason why you're selling? Oh, because I plan to move to a different city. I'm kind of bored in here. I'm getting old, you know. Oh, di mag-rapport ka na. How old are you? You sounded so young. Seriously, I couldn't believe you're 60 because you sound like you're 30 or something. Oh, di ba? Tatawa na yan. Tatawa na yan. Pag napatawa mo na yung lead mo, maganda na yung conversation na yan. But, you have to be able to control the call. Babalik at babalik ka sa business. Kung ano yung mga pillars mo, the 4 pillars of cold calling, timeline niya. Kailan siya ready magbenta? Asking price, magkano, how much would you take and still be happy? Kasi ini-negotiate yan dun sa dun sa client mo. Siyempre, kukuha si client ng commerce, diba? Tapos, is the property free and clear? May mga renovation ba? Because meron tayong mga client na nag-fix and flip, which means before they can be able to sell the property that they'll be buying, ipapagawa muna nila. Yan. So, kailangan yun. Meron kang checklist doon. Qualifier, other people call it qualifier, other people call it motivational question. Ididig in mo kung aside from me calling today, do you have any other reason why you're thinking of selling your property? Diba? Kasi doon mo malalaman if legit ba na magbebenta to. Urgent ba? Yan. Diyan magkakaroon ng level of urgency. Sobrang gusto ba nito magbenta or hindi ganong interested? May eventuality. So, yan. Tapos pagka finorward mo na yan, kasama yung complete notes mo, warm lead na yan. Titignan na ng client mo yung possibility of selling. Ayan. Ano ba yan? Wait lang. Okay. So again, di ba I think mula slide 1 hanggang etong lesson 5 na to, ang binabanggit is have the courage to pick up the phone. Pag after ng first call mo, kaya na yan. Napakadali na. Ayan. Tapos, lesson 6, learn to love objections. Yan. Gusto ko to. The most difficult part of cold calling after picking up the phone in the first place is overcoming objections. It's frustrating to get thrown an unexpected objection while you're midway through an otherwise awesome pitch. It can mess up your flow. Totoo yan. You should feel comfortable dealing with any possible objections, your prospects. You'll soon master them. Totoo naman, di ba parang ganda ng pitch mo? Parang, hi, this is Kat. I'm calling from ABC Realty. Where'd you get my number? What? Ganda-ganda ng pitch ko. Ikaw talaga. Parang, si kuya, galit sa mundo. Parang nakakaano. it says here, it can mess up your flow. Totoo yan, nawawala ka sa ano mo, sa ikigai mo. Kasi, ano na parang in the mood ka na magtawag, makipag-usap, mag-rapport, mag-close ng appointment, tapos bigla kang sisigawan. Parang, mga siraing gabi ko, kuya. 'Di ba? So, it took me a while bago ko natutunan yung not to take things personally. Parang lagi ko na lang iniisip pag may sumisigaw sa akin, nagmumura sa akin, iniisip ko na lang, kawawa naman siya, may pinagdadaanan siya. Buti pa akong saya ng buhay ko. 'Di ba? So chill lang. Don't take it personally. Tapos kung ano man objections nila, again, lagi kang may sagot yan. Kasi nga, going back, 'di ba, gagawa ka ng master plan. So, ano man sabihin nila, where did you get my number? Okay, we have this system called LexisNexis. Minsan ginagamit nila yan eh. And that's where we get our calling list and you happen to be one of those people. That's why you're talking to me right now. How are you? Oh, ganun. Ganun lang siya. Huwag mo ihahaya, do not allow them to consume you. Because if you allow them to consume you, lalo na pag early part of the day pa lang, it'll ruin the entire day. It'll ruin the rest of your day. And the only time that it will happen is if you allow it. So don't allow it. Breathe lang, breathe lang. Okay, I'm here in the Philippines. He's over there. He cannot even touch me. He can only curse. And right now, I bet inis na inis siya, napipikon siya. And that's not a good feeling. 'Di ba? Hindi maganda sa pakiramdam yung naiinis ka sa kapwa mo or napipikon ka. Hindi kaya maganda sa pakiramdam yon. Ang saya kaya maging masaya. So choose to be happy and choose lang to, ignore. Okay, may pinagdadaanan si Kuya. I'll move on to the next call. Ang tawag doon, resilience. Okay? Kumbaga, whatever life throws at you, you should be able to have the ability to bounce back ng ikaw lang. I know it's not something really easy, but it's doable. Kaya naman eh. Kaya. Huwag kang mag-dwell kung saan yung naiinis ka or naano ka because again, it's not a good feeling. Ako hindi ko na siya ini-entertain. I guess that happens when you grow older because you realize things that matters and things that don't. Na pag medyo bata-bata ka pa, parang everything matters eh. Parang patola ka sa lahat ng bagay. Parang, ay wait lang, pinintasan ako nito, papatulang ko to. Ay wait lang, binasya ko nito, papatulang ko to. Ginadya ko nito, papatulang ko to. But when you get older, you realize, it doesn't matter anymore. Whatever these people say, it won't matter in 5 years. Buhay mo yan, ikaw lang yan. Mamili ka. Maiinis ka or mag-move on ka? Mag-move on ka na lang because nakakapangit ang stress. Okay. That's lesson 6, diba? Ayan, it says there, it's frustrating. Talaga naman nakaka-frustrate. Pero again, it's just a matter of choosing kung mapipikon ka ba. Are you going to allow it or to let it ruin your entire day? Or just, shrug it off. It happens. May mga ganyan talagang tao. And just be thankful that you're not like them. Okay? Ako meron ako lagi sinasabi, pag inaaway ako, parang, I'm not gonna do those things that you did to me. You know why? Because I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. Ganon. Ayan, last na tayo, 5:51. Lesson 7, celebrate your success. Gusto ko to, favorite ko to sa lahat. Celebrate your success. It says here, as I mentioned earlier, as soon as you start achieving success through cold calling, the fear of picking up the phone will eventually disappear. You should celebrate each success. You've earned it. Every time you book an appointment or get a sale, give yourself a pat on the back. Wait lang. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How? Wait. Are you guys hearing that? But let me...
Naririnig namin, Ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, anyways. Ayan. Uy, nag-blush ako. Kala mo high school. Alam mo talaga high school. Asan na ako? Nawala ako. Sorry about that. Okay, anyway. Lesson 7, let's celebrate your success. Every time you book an appointment or get a sale, give yourself a pat on the back. By making the success even sweeter and even more appealing, you'll chip away at your fears and you'll soon feel like there's nothing standing between you and cold calling success. Maganda yan. Ano ba to? Ba't nagkaganito na yan? Totoo yan. I mean, it works kapag lalo na pag naka-close ka ng appointment, napaka-fulfilling. Ay, yes, may appointment ako. Ganyan, excited ka nang isabi agad kay client, hey, I got you an appointment. Okay, here's the detail. I spoke with this person. His address is blah, blah, blah. His asking price is blah, blah, blah. He said he has plans of moving in blah, blah, blah. I-detailed notes mo na yan. Excited ka na makausap client mo para sabihin sa kanya na may appointment ako. Kala mo Ayan. Yun, ganon. Celebrate mo yung success mo. Tapos, pag binigyan ka ng bonus, pag malaki-laki, bibili ka ng something for yourself. Ako, kapag grab food ako, kakape ako ng SP, pag meron akong extra na nagawa ko, ganyan. Kasi feeling ko I deserve it. Not too much mag-save pa rin kayo. Important, yung priorities pa rin. Pag may extra lang, bibili tayo ng mga bagay-bagay na hindi naman importante. But, if it makes your heart happy, push. Ako, ang dami kong binibili sa Shopee na hindi ko naman kailangan. Pero pag may extra lang ako na pera, again, syempre kung ano yung priority, yun pa rin. But it's true. As soon as you start achieving success through cold calling, the fear of picking up the phone will eventually disappear. Hindi ka natakot niyan na pare-pares lang naman sila. American sounding, slang, 'di ba? Pagka sinigawan ka, di wow. Next call. Yan, ganun lang. Make sure na celebrate your success, appreciate mo yung sarili mo, tsaka yung growth mo, i-monitor mo, marunong na ako ng ganito, kaya ko na makipag-usap, hindi na ako takot makipag-usap, bring it on! Diba? Ganun na yung Ayan, lesson 7, celebrate your success. Ayan, be a go-getter. It's understandable to fear cold calling, but if you can overcome that fear and master it, you'll be unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yan. Happy cold calling! Yay! Natapos ko 5:55. So, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I'm done discussing my PowerPoint. Pwede na tayo open discussion. Very true, Coach. We opted to be mature and be kind to those who are not. I agree, Lynn. Ayan, pwede na kayo mag-unmute. Wag lang kayo magsabay-sabay. May questions ba tayo, Coach May, sa sa live?
Nakalimit yung questions.
Sorry na. Bukas, I'll work on it.
Nakalimit yung comments so they can't ask questions. But I'll check on my inbox if they
Really? I didn't know. But tomorrow, again, I promise, we're gonna have a better live.
Yeah, and share this. Diba? Share this.
Pero itong mga nasa Zoom, no questions.
Coach.
Yes.
Ano po ulit yung names ng cold callers kanina?
What do you mean cold callers?
Yung pinapakinggan mo na cold callers.
I don't get it.
Yung best cold
Yung nasa
callers.
YouTube, yung
Yes,
pinapanood
yes.
niya.
Thank you.
Oo, si Castello. Wait lang, crush ko yun And magaling siya. Wait lang Castello cold caller. Nakalimutan ko yung first name niya. Castello. Real estate. Wait lang, hahanapin. Ayun! Brian Casella. It's not Castello, it's Casella. Sorry na. Wait lang. I-share ko, Or, wala na akong Facebook. Let's watch him. Let me share my screen. Sige, watch tayo ng isang ni Brian Casella. Do you see my screen now? Ang daming ads. Hindi ako naka-premium. Mapapatawad niyo pa ba ako? Bakit hindi ako nag-premium? Ayan. Ayan. Si Brian Casella.
Live call today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is another expired. It's going to be cool. Hello, I'm looking for Kyle.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is Kyle. Hey, Kyle, my name is Brian. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about your house for sale saw that it came off the market last night, and I was calling to see what your plans are for getting it back on the market and getting it sold.
How did you get my number?
Well, your number is public information, Kyle, and I'm not allowed to call you until you're out of contract with your previous realtor. So I wanted to call you first thing this morning and see what your plans are for the sale of the house.
We're actually going to be holding off for right now.
Okay. Yeah, I would feel the same way after being on the market for 6 months. Kyle, were you guys getting any activity on the home while it was on the market?
Yes, we were getting showings, but we had no offers.
Okay, so you had a lot of showings and not offers. Was your agent giving you any feedback as to why that was happening?
Well, one of the things that he had mentioned was that many people were complaining about the main road on the side of the house. So it just that was.
Masyado mahaba. Ano na lang, panoorin niyo siya. Si Brian Casella. Pero ganun lang siya mag-calls. Actually, meron akong fina-follow na babae, pero nakalimutan ko na rin yung pangalan niya. Dati pa kasi yun ako nagpo-follow nung nag-uumpisa pa lang ako mag-VA. Pero ngayon, syempre, hindi na ako nag-VA, di ba? Hindi na ako nagpo-calls. Kaya hindi na ako masyado nagpo-follow. Plus, gumawa ako ng bagong YouTube account. Kaya yung mga dating nakasubscribe ako, hindi na ako nakasubscribe ngayon. But for you, I'm gonna research them again para mabigyan ko kayo ng mga pina-follow ko dati. Yan. Anything else? Tingnan ko nga. Hi, Coach Kat. Hello, Shell. Jenny Casilla Malapas. Judy Fernandez. Wenwin. They are the Sanabalba Malu Anonat. CBIN. Elaine Santa Maria. Shine Mardigea. Shine, hello. And Ivan Claire. Ayan, questions. Kasi pag wala na, end na lang natin to. Ayaw nyo naman ang kausapin. Anong gagawin natin? Char. Ayan, yay, thank you. Yes, Crash, I promise you. I'm gonna provide those people to you para parang gusto mo na mag-cold caller, Crash, ta.
Di po, Coach. Pwede ba sabihing nasa Pilipinas tayo ganun?
Yes, but depende kay client mo.
Okay.
Depende sa usapan niya ng client. I've had experience with some clients who would allow me to say that I'm in the Philippines. Pero karamihan they won't. So they tell minsan meron pa yun parang our physical office is in Oklahoma, but I happen to I'm calling you from this area in the Philippines, parang ganun. Yan. So depende. Again, wala naman talagang definite sa sa freelancing. Lahat tayo magfo-follow lang whatever it is that our clients delegate to us. Kung ano yung binigay sa'yo na task. Even sa pag sinabi sa'yo na, okay, mag-cold call ka, ito yung list mo, follow mo pa rin kung ano yung script na ibibigay nila. Their clients na gusto nila lahat ng objections sasagutin mo. But I've experienced clients na gusto nila 2 objection lang, tama na, mag-goodbye ka na. Don't waste time. Di ba? Saya ng ganon. So gusto ko yung client na yun eh. Kasi kapag makulit si lead, sabi ng client ko, 2 objection lang, tama na. Hindi mo gagawin mo, okay, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Babush. Ganun lang siya. Iba-iba siya per client. So pati maraming klase kasi sa real estate, meron tayong mga investor, meron nag-wholesaling, meron nag-fix and flipping. Probably later on we will dig further into that on medyo onti lang. And then meron tayong mga realtor, tsaka real estate agents. Ganyan. So iba-iba sila ng procedure on how to sell the property, either buying or selling the property. They have different procedures. So you follow whatever it is that your client tells you to do so. Ayan. Ano yan? Ba't ganyan ang caption? Have been okay, good album. Mali-mali na may caption ito. Alright, anything else? Ano ba yan? Nakakainis. I'm sorry kung... Paano ko ba ito tatanggalin yung turn off captions?
Coach, share ko lang yung experience ko. Kasi I was an Marian.
Okay, Marian, go.
Kasi I was an interviewer before. Ano siya, sa iba, US account. So, ang script niya is nagbabago. Every campaign nagbabago. And in your 4-hour shift, pwede ka nilang ilipat ng campaign twice or 4 times. So, meron ako nun, nagkamali ako kasi same sila ng intro. Yung script will pop up. Yung script will pop up kung ano yung campaign. So, walang isang script. So, impromptu talaga siya.
Meron ganyan. Lalo
Tapos, akala ko yung campaign, kasi same intro, akala ko yung campaign na yun is the same with the campaign ng nung isang campaign. So, sabi ko sa kanya, are you from Illinois, kunwari? Tapos sabi niya sa akin, hindi ako from Illinois, I'm from Chicago, parang gano'n. I'm sorry. Pero kasi I agree naman doon sa mga sinabi mong 7 tips. Una, once na masanay ka na speaking to them, hindi ka na matatakot. Siguro in a week, makakabisado mo na yung script. Hindi ka na matatakot makipag-usap.
Especially if you like what you do. So, again, decide to like what you do. Huwag mo i-resist. Huwag mo i-resist na parang, no ba itong hirap-hirap naman ang ginagawa ko? Again, if you keep on complaining, life will give you tons of things to complain about. Mareklamo ka eh. Diba? Kung magreklamo, sige, I'll give you things to complain about. I-appreciate lang natin kung binigay sa ating trabaho cold calling, di mag-cold call tayo na maayos. I mean, I try mo i-appreciate. If it really doesn't work, kung talaga nasa-stress ka for a couple of months, leave. You're not a tree. Diba? Ang daming trabaho. Basta madiskarte ka, again, sa freelancing, di ka mawawala ng client dito. Millions, if not gazillions, ang kliyente sa Amerika. Pwede ka mag-upskill, mag-aral ka ng ibang niche. Napakadaming opportunities. It's limitless when you're in front of your computer.
Tsaka napaka-rewarding sa sarili mo na yung like, di ba kasi may quota or merong at least one survey. Kasi yung sa amin, at least one survey a day. Yung in an hour, ganon. Pero hindi naman required. So, napaka-rewarding pagka yung every hour meron kang survey na, completed survey na isa.
At saka, pero na-experience, hindi ko yan na-experience, pero parang may narinig na ako ng ganyan, na parang iisa yung dialer nila, iisa yung CRM nila. So, depende sa papasok na call, iba yung lalabas na script. Totoo. Rin yan, pero dalawa lang. Pero what I did, hindi kasi ako sanay sa nag-auto-populate eh. Although, ngayon sanay na ako. Ngayon nag-try ako mag-cold call, parang 2 weeks ago, nag-attempt ako mag-cold call. Tapos, hindi ko siya sinulat. Nag-depend na lang ako sa anong nag-a-appear sa call tools. Pero, ang dali na. Parang nakaupo ka lang, tapos ganyan-ganyan ka lang. Tapos, good. Hi, my name is Kat, ganyan-ganyan. I'm calling on behalf of Kineme, ganyan. Ang easy-easy na sa akin ngayon mag-cold call. Hindi na ako natatakot. And na-experience ko ulit na marahin. Just a few weeks ago. Parang minura niya ako. Actually, yun nga, may F-word siya. Pero puro nasty lang yung So parang ako napakinggan ko lang siya. Normally, di ba sa call center, parang, I would have to give you a warning because if you do not stop, kineme.
Yes, meron na gano'n.
If you do not stop, I'm gonna force you to hang up, kineme, gano'n, di ba? Dito, depende kay client, meron ka rin ibibigay sa'yo na script, pero yung iba wala naman binibigay. Ako basta hinahang up ko na lang.
Wala. Basta pagka naka-hang up na lang na gano'n.
Coach May, meron akong DM sa'yo sa Zoom. Ayan, any other question? Wala na. Coach May, nag-wiwi ka, no?
Hindi. Hindi, nandito ako. Nagbabasa ako ng live. Nagbabasa ako.
Okay. Sino ba? Marian Damian?
po, Coach.
Yan. Well, alam mo, may mga VAs ako. May mga VAs ako na naka-part-time sila sa akin, di ba? 4 hours. Tapos meron ako mga VAs na nagsasabi na, Miss Kat, gusto ko kasi full-time eh. Ang gagawin namin, nahanapan ko pa sila ng isa pang client na part-time. So they work for 2 different clients para lang makabuo sila ng 8 hours. Pero meron ako mga VAs who works with 3 clients. Pero I make sure na nag-agree sila. Hey, minsan sila kasi talaga nakikiusap na, sabi ko, ibig sabihin, 12 hours ka magtatawag, anong oras ka pa matutulog? Sige na, Miss Kat, wala talaga akong ginagawa eh. Sayang naman yung oras ko, hindi rin lang naman ako
May tanong si Ayen because she can't ask questions sa live.
Coach,
Kasi
paano po
limited.
pag may appointment ka na tapos hindi
Tapos hindi nagparamdam si client.
That's impossible. Magkakaroon kayo ng communication platform. Tapos, meron ka dyang SOD and EOD. SOD, which means start of day report. That's where you write everything that needs to be done, the entire shift. And then after your shift, you're gonna have to send your EOD or end of day report, wherein you will be including all the appointments. Dapat nakalagay doon kung may appointments ka o wala. Mas detailed ang yung mga report, mas maganda. And sometimes, kahit di nakikipag-communicate sa'yo sa client, they definitely read the email. If they find it urgent, they would reply. If not, problema nila yon. Basta ikaw ni-report mo. Basta ikaw, alam ba, actually meron akong ganyan ngayon eh. Na unresponsive siya sa Slack, unresponsive siya sa sa email. Tapos pinag-ring ko sa Messenger. Pinag-ring ko siya sa Messenger. Parang, hey, your VA has an appointment. It's going to be on the 11th. You have to make yourself available. I was just actually afraid that you didn't see it and it would conflict your future appointment. And sobrang thankful din siya, hey Kat, so I'm really busy right now. I've been in and out of blah, 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 ganyan. But Gil, you have to make time on the 11th because your VA, this is your VA's first appointment, ganyan. Yeah. Tapos binasa niya yung details, okay na. Normally, pag nasa virtual staffing company ka, you get support system naman. Hindi ka nag-iisa. Although nag-iisa ka sa client mo. Although nag-iisa ka sa client mo. Meron naman ang mga client na 2 VAs nila, 3 VAs nila, may 5 pa nga eh. So may team kayo. Pero normally, especially pag ang client mo beginner, yung mga startup pa lang, kukuha lang sila ng isang VA because they can't really afford it just yet. Diba? Magbabayad ang, part-time lang muna, Kat. Kailangan ko lang na magtatawag nitong mga list ko. Sige, bigyan kita ng VA. Bibigyan ko siya ng veteran VA and then I'll tell the VA, hey, mas veteran ka sa client mo. So, kailangan mo siya i-help. Parang ganyan. Tutulungan nyo ng VA. Tas may mga VAs din na pagka-start up yung client nila, tinutulungan talaga nila. Ayan, i-share nila yung mga past experiences nila. Tapos yun, natutuwa naman yung mga client. Pero definitely, magpaparamdam yan si client. Except kung nasa virtual staffing company ka, you don't really have to fear anything because advance payment ang mga virtual staffing company or mga agency. May sweldo ka basta pumasok ka kahit di ka kausapin ng client mo. Pero pag freelancer ka, nakadirekta ka, bihira ang client, although meron din, bihira ang client na nag-advance payment. Ibig sabihin, nagtrabaho ka na, tapos biglang walang paramdam si client. Ay, good luck. Scam. Good luck talaga. Yun din ang mahirap sa freelancer. So, kailangan, pag freelancer ka, matapang ka. Dapat you have the courage to tell the client, no, I'm not gonna work until you pay me. Parang ganun. Sabi ni client, why would I trust you? Why would I send you money? Kineme. Ganyan. Okay, I'm sending you my portfolio. And there are also some reviews from my previous clients. You just have to trust me. If you don't, I can't do anything about that, but I cannot work for free. Kailangan lang, malakas loob mo makipag-usap kay client. If not, they're gonna eat you alive. Anything else? Uy, mag-on naman kayo ng mga camera. Nakakain sa mga na Crush the April Eyelet Lynn Shang. Feeling ko nag-iisa ako, pati ito si Coach May. Hindi rin nag-on ng camera. Parang,
Saan mo na kasi?
Okay, anyway. 6:12 na, lumampas tayo. Dapat ang ating webinar ay 1 hour lang. So I've already exceeded 12 minutes. Alright? And ayoko rin kayong abalahin because it's dinner time is approaching. So hahayaan ko na kayo mag-dinner. If you have questions, pwede naman na i-park nyo muna, tapos bukas sagutin natin. Pero we have different topic tomorrow. Ang topic natin tomorrow ay audio-video resume creation.
Wow, audio-video resume. So, please feel free to invite your friends and your
Yes.
mga aspiring cold
Pag ano tayo,
callers.
pyramiding.
About pyramiding. Tapos dito po. Tapos, pagkatapos po ng ating 5-day webinar, magkakaroon po tayo, tatanungin po tayo ni Coach Kat kung may 10,000 ka ba dyan? Gusto mo bang kumita ng pera? Ganon.
Minded ka ba?
Gusto mo bang kumita ng pera?
Ay, hindi. Pero magta-track kami ng perfect attendance. Coach April, I need your help on this. So I need you to track everybody's attendance. So lahat ng makaka-complete ng attendance from day 1 to day 5 is going to be qualified to an answer sheet. Parang ganyan na i-distribute namin dun sa mga qualified lang. Again, yung naka-finish from day 1 to day 5. Tapos, pag nasagot nyo yung answer sheet na yon, yung pinakamagandang answer gets a prize. I'll think about it. Kung anong premyo nyo.
Yes, ito na talaga yung
ako.
Ito na ba yung pagkakataon kong manalo?
Ay, wow.
Ba naman yan? Ba naman yan? O, sige na nga, magpapa-attendance na nga ako.
Magmamahal lang yan.
Magmamahal.
Oh yeah,
Ako?
wait lang.
O, ayan,
Before
attendance.
Before I give it back to Coach May, please, yung mga nakinig sa live, nag-watch ng live, I need your support to follow me on YouTube. Meron akong bagong YouTube channel. For other people, they know the Stray Cat Stories, reviews and reactions from ordinary people. Pero I made another one bago to. Ang title niya is Coach Cat B. I'm yet to upload videos, but definitely I can promise you that I'm going to be uploading videos that will aid your thirst for knowledge regarding freelancing. So lahat ng alam ko, i-share ko sa inyo. Ayan. So, please subscribe dun sa page ko, Coach Cat B. Tapos, meron akong Facebook page, Coach Cat B. And then, yung mga gusto mag-join sa community, the VA Capital Academy. Just please join. Make sure to answer fill out the form, because if you do not answer that, the admins will decline your request to join.
Diba?
Okay.
So, yun na nga. May pa-attendance form tayo sa mga nasa Zoom. So, please click the for today's attendance.
So, ayun lang. Tapos na ako. I'm gonna pass it over to to Coach May. But again, this is Kat.
Bakit sa akin?
Coach Kat B. Take everything you can from everything that I've learned. Improve it and exceed. Wala na kayong question eh.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. So, turn on your camera so we can take a selfie.
Ay, yeah.
Diba? Para ma-verify natin yung mga pa-attendance dyan. Diba? Diba naman yan? Wala, hindi pa nga naka-on yung camera ng iba eh.
Maria 3.
Coach, wala akong camera. Sira na naman.
April.
Again.
Joyce.
Ay, ganda ni
Diba?
April. Ganda nyo naman pala. Kayo talaga.
Kaya nga eh.
Yes.
Diba? Huwag kang dyan. Hindi
Ang
pa ako
tagal!
Smile!
Ay, teka.
Diba? So, sana double yung attendees natin tomorrow. We have a lot of attendees na nasa Zoom meeting. Yeah, sana mag-attend kayo tomorrow. Yan. Thank you so
I hope you learned
much.
something today.
And then,
Thank
you
you.
invite your
Thank
friends.
you.
Use the same Zoom link for tomorrow.
Yes, recurring.
Thank you.
po.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye po.
Ma'ams? Ay, malis.